ALP, acronym for Action Learning Project, or ALP, acronym for Awards Likely Pointless. As my peers well know, I became fascinated by the impact of literary awards, specifically literary awards in regards to young adult literature, many of which have multicultural origins. So how do the prospective readers of these targeted awards perceive their impact? How much do young adults weigh the shiny embossed medallion in their literary choices? Are these young minds indeed using these literary accolades as the awards were intended? Or do these literary merits invite the tween to teen reader to look behind the multicultural curtain? How does the finicky teen behold this badge of literary merit anyway? In an attempt to answer this quandary, I propose to implement a self-designed poll to a variety of teenage audiences, including my coordinating teacher-student populace, my teenage neighbors, and the Eva Perry Mock Prince Book Club. Upon final tally, 50 young adult readers responded. Not quite the focus group number I had in mind, but you work with what you've got. And of these 50 respondents, 2% chose not to answer, but the remaining 46% were females and 40% were males. And I was pleasantly surprised at the sampling's diversity. I found the 58% of respondents that read every day or every few days encouraging, but the fact that only 14% of this number frequently chose the young adult genre is a bit disconcerting. Only an additional 26% turn to young adult lit occasionally, leaving a full 60% rarely or ever opening one of these target age texts. I don't know why this percentage alarmed me, for during my earlier research, I learned that the young adult genre is the toughest market to tap and the toughest audience to reach. Regarding literary awards, not surprisingly, the Newbery received the top recognition post at 65%, followed by the Coretta Scott King at 41%, a pleasant surprise. But in large, the recognition rate for the queried awards averaged a meager 21% with a median value of only 18. The awards odds were even lower than I suspected they would be. Harrison, I asked about entertainment or more commercially driven awards. Only the Sundance Film Festival and the NAACP Awards fared below 50%. Otherwise, our youthful consumers are well versed in the recognition wares of their pop culture. Their pop culture, mind you. But all of this peripheral information kept me wondering, what does affect teenage reading? For example, succumbing to stereotypes, I thought teen readers would be more influenced by a book's cover art and the length of the text. But alas, not the case. Only 28% really care what the jacket looks like, while 18% could give a hoot. I am pleased to announce that my research revealed that 60% of those surveyed place weighty significance on an author's quality of writing. I only hope this qualitative signpost is at least in the same ballpark as mine. But it appears that style of writing or genre type has the greatest effect on my respondents' reading choices, with a 2/3 devotion at 66%. It seems that authorial allegiance and young adult readers are akin to telephone landlines and digital progress. There's not much of a future in this relationship. A whopping 74% have little to no regard for an author's reputation. This non-committal attitude leaves the door wide open for new artists, but only leaves a crack for those rekindling previous literary adoration. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. What is the greatest, most significant individual factor in a teen's reading material selection? Coming in at 1, 2, and 3, respectively, is the category of friends and acquaintances, with 30%. At 28%, social media, including Facebook, Twitter, and the like, followed closely by other online resources. As for literary awards, they came in second to last place at a mere 8%, followed only by bookstore presentation. Ouch. Apparently, ALP does stand for Awards Likely Pointless, at least as far as the teen readers are concerned. So why does this all matter? Ultimately, this study begs the question of the role of literary merit. Do these recognitions matter to enough of the fray beyond the literary cloth? Is that the point? I think it is not. From the perspective of the youthful mind, what matters most is the opinion of their peers, in person, online, uploaded. It seems that literary awards may have met a foe they cannot beat: adolescence.